I'm Homi Bhabha. I'm the Rothenberg Professor of the Humanities at Harvard University. Welcome to my exp. Well, we have over 70 million displaced peoples in the world today. And the number is growing, and on present reckoning, it will grow much more strongly in time to come, with climate change issues, with civil wars, and also with external incursions into various countries. So that over 70 million people today are displaced. This is roughly the size of the population of the 21st largest country in the world. I think it's larger than Great Britain. Over 70 million displaced people, for me, are people who don't have a nation, but they are people of a country that is entirely germane to the current situation that we are in. If there are 70 million displaced people in the world today, every citizen, I think, has to recognize that she or he has a shadow, and that shadow is a displaced person. It could also be an undocumented person, the person who comes and works in your garden or works on your house in America, who is undocumented and yet is part of your own social fabric and allows you, supports you to be a citizen. It seems to me now that with the widespread, often unacknowledged or unrecognized flow of migrants of various legal statuses across the world, no form of an enclosed citizenship based on its status and standing stands unchallenged. And in my view, the most important thing here for me is that if citizenship was an idea linked to the nation, but also linked to the kind of enlightened world, which was put in place as a set of laws, as a set of practices, as a set of cultural ideas, to deal with independence, dignity, autonomy, freedom, choice, and opportunity. And very important, citizenship with all of these aspects is the umbrella around it is security, safety, and autonomy. Now, if that is the package of citizenship that we have had for 250 years, it seems to me that at the heart of citizenship is the frail and vulnerable condition of the refugee, the migrant, the displaced person, the person without that kind of national citizenship. At the heart, at the ethical core, I'm not saying politically or legally, but at the ethical core of the citizen is that palpitating, unresolved problem of the unhomed, the insecure, the vulnerable, those who are deprived of that status. So I think that this is a very important issue, and we have to restructure the ethics of citizenship, the morality of our politics, by seeing the side-by-sideness of citizenship as we understand it in a traditional sense, and also the concept of the displaced or the refugee as another kind of political subject with its own legitimacy, but with a different historical genealogy. And we've got to see these two things side by side as a kind of montage of human beingness. It seems to me that once you look at it like that, then we begin to question a number of our laws, our regulations, but we also begin to see how viciously the current administrations, the majoritarian nationalist administrations that we have across the world, attack as their most visible symbol and symptom the displaced, the migrant, the non-citizen. But really, the next attack has always been on citizens themselves. So I'm suggesting that we look at the world of citizenship by first looking at the condition of the Gastarbeiter, the migrant worker, the undocumented, and then you begin to understand how democracy is in peril for the citizen who is a dissident. Think about the situation now in India. Indian Muslims elected to be Indians. They chose not to go to Pakistan. And today they are continually treated as if they are not citizens. They are imprisoned. They are harassed. They are taunted that they are not Hindus. Well, of course they're not Hindus. So I think that we cannot be content or complacent for even a moment with our own achieved standing as citizens, as they put it, citizenly standing. Next to every standing citizen, there is a virtual non-citizen on his or her knees. And I think that's the shadow of citizenship today.